Are we back? Uh-oh. All right, we're back. So, all right, are we back? All right, cool, we're back. Yeah, the place I live is cursed. It's built on an Indian burial ground or something, and just everything goes wrong here. But I'm not dead yet. The Gearbox police haven't come and executed me or thrown me in Gearbox jail. I don't think anything here was illegal. I was very careful with what I showed. All of this stuff, again, to reiterate, since this is a new stream, I put this together in my own time. There were other decks and stuff that Gearbox got, but this was my deck. And also I blocked out all the numbers and things. So here we are. All right, cool. Nah. It disconnected twice. Bummer. But all right, hopefully that doesn't happen in the future when I'm actually running an event or something. That would be awful. But yeah, I hope that was fun for all of you, and I hope it was informative. I think it's exciting to go through a lot of marketing materials. I know this stuff doesn't really get shown. It's like pulling back the curtain a little bit and giving the fans a peek at things that you generally don't get. You get a lot of scripted things and a lot of canned things from developer diaries and from developer live streams, and they are very cautious with what they say because the players can use their words against them. And so when I was on an official, and when I was on camera, and even now when I'm doing like official live streams, you have to be very vanilla with the things that you go about, and you have approved messaging and all these things. And so it's hard to be able to talk about how video games are actually made. And so being able to show all this stuff with you guys, I think was a great opportunity for me and really fun. So thank you for that. Yeah, Northstar, I want to hopefully do a 1v1 tournament. And I have all these guys, and I want to give these out to the winners. But I don't know what custom matches are going to look like, and I don't know how easy it's going to be able to set that stuff up. So hopefully I can do wacky things like 1v1 tourneys. And whether it's actually two people fighting against each other, or whether you have to add bots or something, I think that would be wild too, having bots. So it's like whoever randomly gets the worst bots has to manage them, and you can use the bots for picks, but then also they bots might be able to like team up on you because of their AI. So I don't know how it's gonna work, but I think that doing things that aren't just teams of 5v5 is gonna be really fun, especially early on, and that'll add a lot of longevity to it in the future. But yeah, what else did I want to say? Man. Yeah, okay. Wu and Kajir 1v1. Oof. That's going to be a wild one. Also, I thought, just as an aside, I'm just going to throw this out there. I thought it would be fun to do a rush tournament because you can change heroes. A rush tournament that's like hardcore, where when one of the heroes dies on your team, you can't select that hero anymore. So if you're playing Wu and you die, and then you go back to the airship, you have to pick a new hero, and your whole team cannot select Wu again. So I think that'd be really interesting. Permadeath, yeah, like a permadeath. So once a character dies, then you can't select that hero anymore. And then eventually, you'd either win the game through defeating a Guardian, or your team would just run out of continues. You would have no lives left. So I have some ideas like that, some interesting things that I want to execute on, but we'll see. We'll see how complete the spectator mode is, particularly, because if that isn't fully done, I think that's going to make it a lot more challenging to run tournaments. Regardless of how complete actual custom matches are, spectator, I think, is going to be able to enable us to have cool tournaments and things like that. Hey, what's up, Beetlegoose? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. They've got sponsored streamers for release? I hope so. I imagine they would. That worked out pretty well the first time, and it worked out well enough for the first time, like we went over, and that's just the standard now. So yeah, I figure a lot of the marketing budget is going to go into influencers. Try to get everybody playing on day one all at once. That way you get really high on the Steam directory, and also like Twitch directory, also YouTube. Condense everything so you have like that one moment in time where everybody's playing to try to draw in new players. I'm sorry to hear that, Lynx. Hope you're better, man. You can always play with a controller. Or like play with your feet or something. Get one of those crazy Xbox drum controllers. Or like the Donkey Konga bongos. Maybe you can play with that. Yeah, stream sniping hopefully is going to be very difficult to do. Because hopefully there's going to be enough players where you can't stream snipe somebody. Hopefully there will be a lot of people in pool that it's just not going to be even feasible to snipe somebody. Hopefully. I don't know what their MMR system looks like now either. I would guess that there's some kind of matchmaking in casual, but I don't know. We'll have to find out. The Motiga one was good for what it was, but of course there were a lot of problems. But I know that that one's gone because that was on a Motiga-owned server. So they could probably spin it back up if they wanted, but I would imagine they're going to use something a little more modern. So yeah, who knows? But all of this said and done, again, I want to thank all of you out there for playing the game, for keeping the dream alive, especially the private server folks, for hosting me when they did, for talking with me, for being able to organize things when I needed it, especially like impromptu stuff where I would just ask on her for something randomly. I'm like, hey man, can you do this for me right now? And he would be like, yeah, okay. You know, bend his back over for me. And same with Psycho. Those guys really helped me out a lot. And just everybody that kept playing and kept making content for it and kept thinking about the game and interacting with stuff. Yeah, it's because of you that we're going to have Rampage Edition again. And despite my concerns with Rampage Edition and the very valid concerns that I've seen coming out of people for Rampage Edition, especially on the official server and on Reddit, there are a lot of valid concerns and a lot of things that are big question marks for the future of the game. I think that just having this opportunity to be able to play is the most important thing, and taking advantage of that opportunity and just having fun with it while we've got it is going to be so critical. And who knows what's going to happen in the future? Like, who knows? So just enjoy it now while we can, and play the game as much as you can, and stream the game, and make YouTube videos, and write guides, and shit posts on the official Discord. And stream snipe everybody. Stream snipe me if you want to. That's fine. I think it'll make for some interesting moments. If you will. All right. Sounds good. But I think that about wraps it up for me for tonight. I think my next stream will be... Well, who knows when the game goes live, too. It might go live on Steam at like 9 p.m. Pacific on Monday if it's launching on Tuesday. So I'm going to... Oh. Yo... Con Shawnery, thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate that, man. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. I think you were on the private server, but it's been a hot minute. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh no, I just got a prompt that said pre-roll ads are on. Oh boy. Okay, well hopefully y'all aren't getting ads, because I'm about to sign off for now. Oh! Enigma Power, thank you. Thank you for the sub, appreciate that. Good to see you around, hope you're feeling well. Thanks for the sub. I'm definitely going to be streaming a lot, and events and shit going on. And again, just as a sign out, I have these little tokens that I'm hoping to give away on some events and some streams in the future. And if we can't do that, then I'm just going to start sending them to people. I think that'll be fun. And hopefully I'll be at like some events later on too, like later this year, like maybe Anime Expo here or Summer Game Fest or something. So if you guys are in the area for that, come say hi to me. You know, I'm always down to talk gigantic or just go out for drinks or just chill or whatever. But let me know. Yo, just saying, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good time. And yeah, PAX East later this year. Or PAX West later this year. I'll probably be at some of these events for work. So yeah, come by, say hi. Hope to see you all streaming. And thanks again for all the subs. This was fun. A lot more content and stuff to show in the future. And I don't want to call it. I just don't have anything else to show right now. So I got to put together some like other things for the future. I have tons of documents and all sorts of stuff that we can show at a later date, going back through historical information and stuff about airships and maps and old builds and concept art and all that stuff that I'll have to show later. So, all right. With that, I'm signing out. Thanks again, everybody. Hope you have a nice evening. and we're just a few days away. So I will see you all on the airship.